Alright, here at the Carrollton house, let's take a look. I see a rodent trap box, some PVC plumbing, a breakout for foundation repair, but it's already failing. You see the breakout itself is failing and the sidewalk is sinking. It actually sunk about this much, so a good 3 inches. Ooh, and a big sink right here, about 2 inches there. So definitely has some foundation problems, latent foundation problems. Feels like the siding has been freshly redone and freshly painted. I suspect this house is a flip. Look how dirty these windows are. This is the original condition of the windows. They kind of have this yellow tinge to it, kind of like it's like a smoker's house, you know? You can really see it here. But the paint on the walls is new. Disgusting old outlets. So they painted the house, but they didn't bother to update any of the outlets, except for this one right here. Doors are still kind of dirty. These cabinets look kind of rough. This microwave, it looks really rough. This just goes to show the true condition of the house. See all that. New countertops. Whoever bought this just did a very quick, very hastily done flip. And you can see the flooring is original and is kind of gross. It's really gross, actually. I feel kind of dirty walking around in here. Tall ceilings, though, that's a plus. I can see why this hasn't sold. They literally just went in and put a new coat of paint on it and called it a day. Everything else is original and everything else is really gross. See, like, this looks like rust on an interior door. Shower's new, quote unquote new, but it's also kind of dirty. Yeah, see this? They didn't take any effort to clean this thing. It's gross. Yeah, dirty windows too. You can see that there's rust on that, what looks to be a speaker grill. And then here too, why is everything coated in a nice tinge of brown? Definitely a smoker's house. You can see even the security thing is disgusting. This is the original color right here, and this is like the smoke. No lights. Garage feels a little dirty, but I wouldn't count that. Okay. This is fine. These rooms are small. But for the square footage, I think you kind of expect that. Very small. This is a full-size bed, maybe a twin-size bed. Disgusting tiles. Small closets. And yeah, could really use some mopping and a deep clean on everything, honestly. Okay. Yeah, see, look. These buttons are so stained, they're orange or yellow. The back of the house, this house is kind of on a cliff or like a hill. You can see the elevation drops off down this way. So the house kind of sits like higher than the grade of the rest of the house. It's a really big air conditioning unit for a house of this size. This looks okay though. I don't think that's terrible. So this is the interesting part that we're here for. It's ADU. It's a covered deck out here. The deck is surprisingly in pretty decent shape, and they had some nice landscaping here. The structure for the ADU looks a little interesting. I wonder if this is permitted, or if they just built this and the city doesn't know about it. Damn it, I can't get inside. Okay, let's see if you can see. It looks like a wide, empty, open space. There's water damage on the corner where those windowsills meet the ground. It's a big, wide open space. That looks to be maybe a bathroom right there in that partition. But it's hard to say. And I really don't want to crawl through. Shit, should I crawl through this? It's fucking gross. Okay, let's go. Oh, no, that's gross. I don't want to do that. Okay, you're gonna have to see that because I'm not getting on my hands and knees and crawling through that disgusting tile. It's water meter or irrigation control valve right there. Very interesting way that they poured this foundation. Exposed wiring. Oh, that's what the exposed wiring is for, that junction box right there, or that breaker box. Random pipe. Yeah, there's a bunch of water damage right here on the other side, and this actually bows out. And you can see. Interesting ADU, but this needs some work. A lot of work. Overlooks a ditch and a busy street right behind the ditch. This is the world's smallest driveway. Even though it is technically a 2-car garage, this is very narrow. And plus you have these columns here, so to pull a car in, especially if there's 2 cars parked side by side, it's not going to be Asian driver friendly, as they say. I can say that because I'm Asian. And you already have the driveway separating from the slab. And there's a big old crack coming right down the middle of the foundation. And that can't be good. Some foundation repair done here in the past. That's it. This one is a project. Someone went in, they bought this house probably for under $300. They put in really the least amount of work possible. New paint, and maybe some updates here and there, and then they put it on the market, but they didn't even bother to clean it. If you look at, oh shit, what the hell, why'd the door open? That scared me. But yeah, they didn't even bother to clean the tile. It's disgusting. I hope these just shows up in the videos, but it's a very disgusting house. Yeah. And I think it has foundation problems that hasn't really been fully addressed. Location though, it's good. Maybe for the right price, and you're willing to put in some more work to update this and to really solidify the foundation, it would be a good investment. But at $350K, man, they are delusional. Okay, that's all I got. It's okay house. $300K. Not worth any more than that. It needs work. The structure in the back is very sketchy. And I think it's really more of a risk than it is a benefit. So take that as you will. Talk soon. Bye.